Hi guys, welcome back to Creative Frenzy. Alright, as you can see, I have spring on the brain. So, in my last video, what I did, I was making some lamps with the 2.5 centimeters cubes that I got from the dollar store. You can get them at craft stores too. I've been making a whole bunch of different things out of them lately, so this is the little square block. Today, I'm going to make some more lamps because they're fun, and I thought maybe this time we could make them more spring-like. So I've been taking out my paper flowers and some of my silk flowers and things like that. See what you have laying around, and let's have some fun with it. So I thought I'd, create something a little bit different. I did make some more of these lamp bases. I showed you how in the last video. They're very simple to make. It's just toothpicks, and then you can get 3 lamps out of one of these blocks if you want to make a smaller one, or if you want to make a tall one, just drill the hole in here and call it a day. It's fine. Whichever size you need or want, that's what you can do. All right, so I do want to do flowers. However, I also wanted to show you some different lampshades. So this is made with some linen paper that I got at the dollar store. But I just used my fancy edge scissors, sorry, and then I put some holes in it to make it more like lace. So when you go to put them onto your lamp base, you have a really cute little lamp. It's very modern looking, very country or farmhouse, I suppose. So, it's doable. You can make a bunch of different sizes of the lampshade, but remember, the thicker your paper, the more difficult it is. So if you use a thinner paper, it's a little bit easier to go small. So yeah, any of these bases will work. So if you make a bunch of these and you want to swap them out, you absolutely could. So that's kind of the beauty of this kind of project. So I also wanted to show you the different shapes. So I made these with origami paper, so it's quite thin, but it goes to show that you can make it square, which would give it a different look altogether. So you can make this obviously shorter, but that would be really cute. Or you could do sort of a half round or curved. That'd be cute too. So depending on how much space you have and where you put it, if you need less surface area, then obviously you can squish it and then it would fit better. So this is supposed to be round. It's not staying around because the for some reason the glue is warping it. So if you like, you can just put it onto a mandrel and then just hopefully it'll stay round. But it's the same kind of deal, but it's a round shape. So yeah, I just wanted to show you that you could do different shapes of lampshades and have fun with that too. So depending on your paper, remember when you go small, paper, the thicker the paper, the more difficult it is to work with. So a medium weight paper is probably your best bet. This is a medium weight. It is textured, which would add a lot more interest to a lampshade too in the dollhouse, in your miniatures, whatever you use them for. However tall you make this, you can always shorten them. So wherever you need to stick it, that works beautifully for whatever size you need it for. And if you need it to be taller, just use a skewer instead of a toothpick. Now you can get some cocktail sticks and things like that, or you can get the fancy toothpicks. It's entirely up to you. All right, so lampshades out of the way for the paper ones. Now let's do some fun spring ones. So I got some flowers here. I've been pulling them apart. Some work better than others. It is what it is. That's just the way they are. But I like the idea of just having something really fun and funky. So not all of them are going to rip apart easily. You could use a die cut paper flower if you have those, by all means. Not everybody has a die cut machine, so I just wanted to show you that you can get these at the dollar store. And and you might even have some silk flowers lying around the house you're not using for anything else. I've done that before in different craft projects. I was like, oh yeah, I need something, but I will be pulling it apart from something else. So, and I've done that. and that's okay. So it's the same kind of idea. It's an instant lampshade, and you don't have to worry about doing all of, you know, this. So you can make it easily a very simple lampshade this way, and then it's much simpler to work with. So it's a little bit long. I don't know if I want to use the white or the gold. Let's see. I do want to, maybe, I don't know. I think the white would be cute, but I might want to shorten this a little bit. So I'm just going to get my tin snips out. You could use old, really strong scissors if you want to. Oops. But because I've already painted it, I don't have to worry about it. So it's not something I'm concerned with. So that's a much better size. So there we go. And again, you can add the chain. You can just double, triple, whatever you want with these. You could even do something like this if it's already kind of whole. Let's see if I can find... Sorry. Something's rolling around. So you could do something like that, and then find the center, and then do something like that. So it depends. If you can't really take them apart, you can go like that. It's entirely up to you. I kind of like the idea of doing it this way. This one, I don't think I can get apart too easily. This is more of a multi-leaf kind of thing. I think this one's rolled. When you take a look at these, oh, here we go. There's the center. When you take a look at some of these, it's kind of hard to figure out how they begin and how they end. But that would be kind of cute for an, you know, a little fairy miniature or something like that. You could easily use these for that purpose. So yeah, I just wanted to show you that you could do that. Now, hot glue gun would probably work better. If you don't have a hot glue gun, you could just use regular old glue. That's okay too. You could use an extra bead in there if you like. Or you could poke the hole bigger and do it that way. And you can adjust your lampshade or your flower. Well, we're using it as a lampshade, so we can adjust it as we need to. But I do think it needs something at the very top. So I don't know. What have I got? Got my buttons here. You could use a button. It all depends on what you want to use. You could use something fancy. That'd be pretty. It depends on where you're going to put it, right? A seed bead would probably work much better. Hold on a second. Okay, a white seed bead might work best in this application because the base is white. So again, use whatever glue you are most comfortable with. Not everything is dry yet, so it's going to take a little bit of time. Tweezers would be helpful. You could also put another little flower at the very top, but this is just a little finial, just to add a little bit of extra something. And then you can also, if you wanted to, put some seed beads on the bottom to create little feet. But there we go, very simple little lampshade out of paper flowers. And I like that idea because it's very spring-like and it'd be cute anywhere you put it. Now also, if you didn't have the little square blocks, what you could do is use beads. Now these beads I got at the Dollar Tree because it's Easter right now. Look for the colorful beads. They come in handy for these kinds of things. So I like these also. So I thought we could make a lamp base with this, or you could just add it to this kind of thing, and then you'd have something a bit more substantial. Oh, wow, I can't speak. And then you could do something like that. That'd be kind of cute. So it all depends on how you want to do this, but the choices are pretty much endless at this point, which is really kind of the whole idea. So you can make it really modern looking, or you can make it fanciful, or you could make it more farmhouse. You could use these smaller ones, so if you wanted to do a much smaller kind of lampshade, you could go like that and then have it up here kind of thing. This is quite a large hole, which is why I've been going towards these paper ones, because they only have a small hole. Now that doesn't mean you can't hot glue these onto here, kind of thing. You know, put a bead on there. Seed beads won't fit on this, so I'm just saying. You have to figure out what you've got. Sometimes, you know, you have the right kind of bead. Check through the stash. But something like this. Ooh, oh, look at that. I got these at the Dollar Tree also. They're just polymer clay beads, but that'll hold it nicely in place. And it will create an automatic little finial. Oh, how cute is that? That's adorable too. So yeah, beads, blocks, flowers. Spring is on the brain. Hopefully it's here soon. We've had snow, and we're expecting more snow actually, so, which I'm not too thrilled about. Hence the whole spring look. Anyway, see what you come up with, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.